everybody, still on our journey of alignment in this beautiful month of March. Today's focus is on the grief that comes with alignment. We've talked about the loneliness that comes with alignment because of your growth. We've talked about how to move on from people, from certain places without, becoming proud or bitter. Today we are going to be talking about the grief that comes from alignment. Yes, the grief that comes from losing these things, losing these people that we once held dear to our hearts, that we once held close to our hearts. Because when we open our eyes to see where we have been misaligned, it's not just about clarity. It always costs something. Yes, alignment always costs something. My name is C, and I am the C of C's Counsel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, when you begin to see clearly, you can no longer pretend. You can no longer unsee what you have seen. And when you can no longer pretend, you can no longer sit comfortably in what is misaligned to you. Your eyes are open now. You begin to see patterns. You begin to see circles that are repeating. You recognize emotional avoidance, manipulations, unspoken tensions. Begin to see them for what they really are. At this point, your newfound awareness can begin to feel like a burden. I wish I can go back to when I did not even understand this much. I wish I can go back to when this person's behavior did not really matter to me. I wish I can go back to when I did not understand how this person behaves the way I do now. I wish I can go back to when everything was normal. Why did I have to grow? A lot of us want to stay in that bubble of ignorance. But like they say, ignorance is a disease. Ignorance allowed you to stay in those positions, in those environments, with those people that enabled that version of you that you needed to break out from. But now, awareness requires you to choose. You just have to choose. And that choice comes with grief. You're human after all. There is grief in alignment because choosing alignment often means releasing those things that you once made room for. Grief for that version of yourself that did not know any better. Grief for those relationships that you tried to sustain without understanding. Grief for the parts of your life that felt easier when you were less aware. Because alignment will ask you to let go of those things before you can know what is next. You can't stay in the same old environment and expect to want to move forward. A good number of people struggle in this place. Sometimes they want to rush. I'll just close my eyes and just go ahead with my life and do what I need to do. Some try to manage the situation by staying positive. But here's a better way to experience this process. Slow down. Sit with the truth. Allow what you have now discovered, what you have now seen about that environment, about that person, shape your responses. Let this newfound understanding shape your choices, shape your decisions. When things feel this way, it's time for you to be brutally honest with yourself. This grief that comes from the loss of ignorance has to be processed with honesty. And when it is processed with honesty, it gives rise to direction. Because alignment is not just about leaving things behind. It's about stepping into that life that is aligned with God's plan for your life. So yes, it may feel lonely. Yes, you may feel sad. Yes, you may feel broken. But let this be your consolation, that a life in alignment will always be better, more beautiful, more peaceful. A life in alignment will always be better, than a life where you have to constantly betray the truth that you know. So, if you need to cry over the lost relationships, cry. If you need to take some time to process the loss of that comfortable environment, take that time. If you need to take some time to yourself and just, sit with your feelings, by all means do so. But at the end of the day, I hope you choose a life of alignment. The rewards are great indeed. If this has spoken to you one way or the other, don't forget to share it with someone. Invite someone to like this page. Invite someone to subscribe. On this platform, on this channel, you will always find truths to guide your decisions. Don't forget to drop a comment, ask your questions. I'm here to respond to them as much as I can. Until the next video, I am the C of Sis Counsel. Enjoy the rest of your week.